All right, guys, I'm guessing you clicked on this video because you are either interested in going to Australia on a working holiday visa or you're already in Australia and you want to figure out how to extend your first year working holiday visa into a second year. You want to stay for longer than just 1 year in Australia. That's what we're going to dive into in this video. There are 4 primary things that your work in your first year has to meet. So we're gonna dive into the screen right now and I'm gonna show you what that is. All right, the first primary requirement is that your work is in an approved industry. So all these yellow industries right here, plants and animal cultivation, fishing and pearling, tree farming, mining, construction, bushfire recovery, or critical COVID-19 work, these are approved industries. But you cannot do every type of work in this industry. You can do any type of work you want when you're in Australia for a wage, but not every single type of work is going to count for renewing your first year working holiday visa to a second year working holiday visa. If you want to extend your visa, you're going to have to do work in one of these industries, but also the approved type of work is listed below. Just because you're on a farm does not mean that the work you're doing is going to count towards extending your visa. You are not able to be a nanny on a farm to extend your working holiday visa, and you cannot be making wine or doing milling or doing manufacturing of small goods or anything like that. You actually have to be doing the picking of the fruit, the herding of the cattle. And so as I scroll down through here, everything that's in green is the work that you can do to count for your visa extension, okay? The actual mining of coal, planting and tendering of trees, doing the actual construction of a home or of a building. You cannot be doing construction of a boat, and you cannot be doing town planning or architecture. You can do architecture work on your working holiday visa, but that work is not going to count towards your 88 days of required work to extend your visa in Australia. All right, so moving on, the next thing is duration. And as I just said, this is, you have to do 3 months of work for one of those jobs above that was highlighted in green to qualify for your second year working holiday visa. The easiest way to calculate this is from your very first day of work till your very last day of work. If you are working 5 days a week, your very first day to your very last day has to be 88 days. So it doesn't have to be 88 days of continuous work. You can have 2 days off, 2 days off a week. But if you're working Monday through Friday from your very first day, you start working till your very last day. If that time elapsed is 88 days, then you're good to go. You've met the duration requirement. Again, I'm going to put this page in the description box of this video, and if you have further questions, you definitely want to check this out, especially because this information could change at any time. But if you are working like 3 days a week at a job or something like that, you're definitely going to want to look at the specifics of this, because there's a whole bunch of specific information when it comes to the duration of work here. All right, last but not least, if you want to extend your first working holiday visa in Australia to a second year, your work actually has to be done in regional Australia. Okay, so regional Australia, they have a whole section on this page at the very bottom of this page dedicated to this. And basically your work has to be done in one of these following zip codes. Anything in Norfolk Island is classified as regional Australia, anything in the Northern Territory. But if you're going to be in New South Wales or Queensland or Victoria, your work actually has to be in the farm that you're working on has to be in one of these zip codes. Everything in Tasmania is classified as regional. Everything in Southern Australia is classified as regional. But that is the last requirement that you actually have to meet for the work that you're doing to count towards the work you have to do for your second year working holiday visa. All right, guys, I know that was a little bit confusing. There's kind of a lot going on here on this page, but I hope that helped you understand it a little bit better. And again, in the description box of this video, I'm putting 2 links, the link to the specified work for the 417 visa, and again, the 462 visa. If you are doing this to plan your trip to Australia, I definitely recommend you check out this video right here. It's my complete guide to an Australian working holiday visa. I include like how to find work, the best types of jobs you should apply to, things you have to know before you go to Australia, and everything like that. All right. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the next video.